Добрый день, добрый вечер, доброй ночи, короче, доброго дня, нет, не доброго дня, а доброго времени суток. С вами, как обычно, очень грустный осел, и мы продолжаем прохождение игры под названием Игра Престолов. Что ж, 5-й эпизод. Ребята, давайте начнем. В Игре Престолов ты либо побеждаешь, либо погибаешь. Серсея Ланнистер. Одна из тех персонажей, которые меня очень бесят. Есть же такая теория, что будто они с Джейми дети безумного короля Эйгона, или как там его звали. Короче, они по одной из теорий дети безумного короля. И только Тирион настоящий сын Тайвина. Так что, если это действительно так, то не мудрено, что она меня так бесит, потому что еще одна дочь безумного короля, Дейенерис, тоже меня очень бесит.
I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is.
Погоди, мы же сказали ей спрятаться в роще. Мы ей не говорили, чтобы она нашла предателя. Что за фигня?
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself. I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower.
Тебе лучше выбрать мой меч. Прозвучало, конечно, пошло, но все же. Ни на ком из них никогда не женишься.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Оставить меч при себе.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you.
И он просто вот так дал забрать меч. Серьезно?
There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Да. И куда мы идем? В рощу?
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask.
Чертов Петросян.
I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such
Griff
high
ранен.
hopes for Ludson.
Griff was injured. The maester is looking after him.
I'm aware of Griff's injuries, and that you inflicted them. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest, your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that.
Они наши
The
гости.
Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? You're damaged goods.
Я тот, кто тебе нужен.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please! Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop!
Да закроем ей глаза.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did
Да зачем
Roderick
его
show
об этом
mercy
просить?
to Griff?
Он же больной
This is
ублюдок.
his fault.
Бесполезно его об этом просить.
That's a lot of
Ты
blood.
поплатишься за
I'll
это.
see you dead for this!
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. Ah, the poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him.
Да нет. Он все равно останется в живых. Он же важный.
Prove how strong.
Для сюжета сериала.
Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Перерезать. Ну, мы можем попробовать. По крайней мере.
I'm impressed. Woo. Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you. Now, I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Lud tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So,
Ну и не возвращайся
settle
тогда,
this
ублюдок.
on your own. Last house standing
Проваливай отсюда.
wins. Otherwise, I'll kill you both and be done with it.
Мы победим.
House Forrester will win this fight.
You're very confident for a man with no army and half a face.
Будет у нас армия скоро. Эшер не подведет нас.
Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Если у тебя есть дела поважнее, то зачем ты сюда пришел? Сам себе противоречит. Ну да ладно. Все мы знаем, точнее не все. Блин, я как этот Кличко заговорил. Ну, люди, короче, узнают, что в 6-м сезоне, что с ним произойдет. Не хочу спойлерить. Хотя сама это уже реплика. Такой спойлер. Ну да ладно, я думаю, уже, блин, все посмотрели, потому что 6-й сезон уже закончился. А если вы такие слоупоки, то это не моя вина, получается. Сейчас еще и Дейенерис будет нас злить, нам нервы трепать. Змеиное гнездо называется эпизод. Не совсем понятно, к чему эта отсылка. И что они тут стоят? Бедный чувак. Так, погоди. Стойка. Повозка с трупом. На стойку посмотрим. Кровь на земле. Кровь. Я сомневаюсь, что отец бы хоть как-то изменил исход событий. Посмотреть на повозку с трупом. Скорее всего, он бы, как и Нед Старк, в самом начале умер. Потому что мне показалось, что он слишком честен для всего этого дерьма. Посмотреть на Артура.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
Это начал Лад.
Whitehills started this. Ramsay Snow may have held the knife, but they're the ones who sharpened it.
Fuck the Whitehills. And fuck Ramsay too. The sooner we're rid of them all, the better for everyone.
Да, только, блин, нужны войска, чтобы от них избавиться.
Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers.
Я же говорил, блин, нам нужен Эшер.
Right now, everything depends on Asher.
Нам...
See and Malcolm bring us more fighting men.
Блин, почему они не могли просто нанять ассасинов, которые вы всех их вынесли?
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he...
Да вон он лежит, мертвый.
No. No. Oh no. No. Arthur, no. Arthur. It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
Не вини себя.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. was so nervous that Father called him Quiver. And now to
Да,
die
жаль
like
паренька.
this,
Хороший малый был.
tortured, mutilated.
Это сделал
Ramsay
Рамси.
Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Думай о
You
живых.
can't help the dead. So care for the living. For me, that's Brian, Talia, Mira, and you.
Roderick. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep.
Это
I'm
намек.
not sure I'll be able to. But
Понимаю, спи спокойно.
I understand. Sleep well, Elena. You're our
Нет.
guest here. For as long as you need.
Thank you,
Это-
Roderick. That means a
Да,
lot.
это был намек, но мы могли с ней переспать, но я не стану этого делать, потому что Родрик в скором времени может умереть. И не хотелось бы давать ей какие-нибудь надежды, а потом сломать это все. Это будет не очень честно по отношению к ней. Так что да.
There you are. I haven't seen you since
Лучше
the
отдалиться от
coronation
нее.
feast. How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army? Ships? Why in the world would you... Never mind. Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Это Андрус орал на весь
Andros was the
мир.
one doing the yelling. You can't blame me for his poor manners. But he was yelling at you. And it's not the first time you've gotten yourself into trouble lately. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
Отлично, она тоже.
What? Mira, you're not the
Она
girl
тоже
we
бросает
knew at
нас.
Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage.
Ну ты нужна.
Sarah, you can't mean this. I have too few friends in King's Landing as it is. I'm sorry. I really am. But I just can't anymore. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Ничто не стоит потери нашей дружбы.
Nothing's worth losing your friendship over, Sarah. I would have said the same thing once. I'd better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Ну... Чего-то она злится на нас. Она же сама выгнала Миру из служанок. Так что теперь она сама по себе.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least.
But
It doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd
Я
feel
в любой момент
lighter
прикрою тебя.
or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Desor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle, let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
Да, только с этим могут
Daenerys should deliver.
возникнуть проблемы.
First names with the Queen now, are we?
А вот и тупая Дейенерис.
My nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up.
У нас возникли некоторые трудности.
My time is short.
Скорее всего, этот чувак рассказал все ей. Поэтому бесполезно скрывать то, что произошло. Какие нахрен слухи? Это он донес тебе все. Мы убили господина.
We encountered the slave master, Dizorzo Raza, on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death. And yet you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
Бешка была его рабыней, придется.
I'm waiting.
Because Beskha was Dizor's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you. You have proved yourselves in battle. And while you disobeyed my orders, you had good reason.
Вот так все и делается.
Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second son.
Что? Какого черта?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold
Да.
me.
И...
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
Да вы дали
You
слово.
promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
То есть она дала слово и не сдержала это слово. Королеве нельзя верить. Плохие рекомендации она себе заработала.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need.
Мне нужны бойцы.
Apologies, Your Grace. But we need fighters now, not gold.
Gold can buy many things. A sellsword like you should understand that. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have
Кстати,
other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace.
вы поможете
Plans
дому
that will help
Форестеров?
House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped form.
Да, я об этом и хотел сказать. Союз
I am
с
honored
Дейенерис.
you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Это будет не самый плохой союз.
Seriously consider staying in Essos.
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side.
Я такого же мнения.
You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond.
Ты прав.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Don't even think about it. You just couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, could you? Had to tell her everything. You sold me out for a chest of gold.
Мне жаль.
Wesker,
Don't fucking say it!
It seemed like the best defense we had. The scum had it coming. Now he's dead, and we still need soldiers.
Little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Отлично, как раз убийцы нам и нужны. Без жалости. Без совести.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Снеговик. Так вроде бы назвал ее. Тут чувак, Финн. Да, она вправду похожа на снеговика. Вот что интересно, если она альбинос, почему у нее не красные глаза?
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Oh. It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
Ну, моя семья рассчитывает на меня.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
Одичалые.
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter. I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me.
Одичалые напали.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed.
Так это же не наша вина.
You don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
Она существует.
It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I. And you're both idiots.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off. Some leader you turned out to be.
Ну проваливай, блин. Тебя никто не заставлял тащиться
You should
сюда.
listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Ты знал, что он
Did you know
откажется?
she'd refuse to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Тогда переубеди ее.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes.
I'm sorry, Garrett.
Ну, отлично. Свалит эти двое. И Финн тоже свалит. Блин, серьезно? Так, поговорить с Коттером можно, да? Давайте попробуем. Еще раз.
Garrett.
Ты бросаешь меня?
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett. I mean it.
But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Ты не похож на свою сестру.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know where you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that.
My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of our village thought she was a bad omen.
The better of them stayed away from her. The worse.
Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
И почему ее боялись?
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out.
People are arseholes.
Что случилось с вашей деревней?
What happened to your village? Did you leave?
Well, not by choice.
When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome.
I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie.
No way she wasn't gonna make it.
Где сейчас ваша мама?
Where's your mother now?
I don't know. Still back at the village for all I know.
She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped her up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
Как рука?
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Зачем ты врал?
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister?
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
Ну ладно, видимо, это все, да? О чем мы можем поговорить? Где этот чувак, Финн? Надо бы с ним поговорить. Дальше мы не можем пойти. Финн был где-то здесь. Почему его тут нет? Ладно. В лачугу тоже зайти нельзя. А, вот ты где, Финн. Ну давай с тобой поговорим. Посмотреть на шатер Сильви. Скорее всего, сейчас она вылезет. Семейное ожерелье. И скажет не трогать ее вещи. И копье. Хоть и мы смотрели уже на все это. Пойло.
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Попробуем? Давайте попробуем.
Oh, well, it's not so bad.
Ну ладно. Все, да, вроде бы. Ну и зарисовки.
Little Moon.
Давай, Финн, поговорим. Раз уж ты тоже собираешься сваливать.
There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Ладно. Что там дальше? Все, да? Можно пойти сюда? Можно.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway. Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Мой черед.
It's my turn.
Oh, really? You even know how to use that thing?
Сейчас
You're
посмотрим.
not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
Я тренировался в черном
I
замке.
trained at Castle Black.
So you're shit then.
Так, погоди. Оу. Неплохо.
Not bad for a crow.
Неплохо.
You'll do nicely, little one.
Would that be enough?
You ever seen Cotter eat? We'll need another.
Ну, попробуем поймать еще одного тогда.
Come on.
Эй-эй-эй, давай. Блин. Черт! Промазали. Почему этот лук не слушался, блин, мышки и не поворачивался налево? Серьезно, почему он не поворачивался налево? Я не пойму. Прям подошел к одной точке и застрял там. Или именно на это было и рассчитано, чтобы мы промахнулись. Непонятно.
Someone you really cared about. Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again. Do you know what that's like?
Свою семью.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Ты знаешь, где она?
Do you know where it is then?
I know where they say it is, but you'd be mad to try and go there.
Why's that?
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Да, это всего лишь история. Может, они остались там?
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Что еще? Блин. Серьезно?
Cotter!
Что там произошло? Что? О, черт. Вихты. Вроде бы. Так они назывались. А чё так сменили-то кадр? Ну ладно. На самом интересном моменте.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. but one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them.
Я умею разговаривать с убийцами.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beska. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Ну, отлично. Это-то и нам нужно. Дикие звери. Кровь.
You did what?
Знамя.
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Russia.
Эшер какой-то впечатлительный слишком. Для того, кто все время работал с наемниками. Тела. Я вижу там головы.
The servants and guards of his house. They killed them all.
Why? Some of these must have been slaves too.
Because they felt like it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
Теперь главное их обуздать, чтобы они не пошли против нас.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Ну да. Лестница. Это что за чувак тут сидит? Окей, это было неожиданно.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Как и все.
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
Говорить буду я.
Handle this.
Oh, after you then.
Well, if it isn't Beskha, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came.
Съешь.
Before I decide to eat you.
Так.
I'll start with your eyeballs.
Да ты и так жирный.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot. Now, you've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1.
Знаешь что? Съешь-ка вот это.
I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Да. С ними... Они понимают только силу. С ними так и нужно разговаривать. Если мы будем вежливыми, всякими там напыщенными, то это не сработало бы.
Is that a pit?
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Ладно. Пойдем за бежкой, да? Так, свалите с дороги. Ребятки. Вы свалите с дороги или нет, я не пойму. Окей. А Майя, это женское имя, да, вроде бы?
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Да больно надо.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
У меня есть предложение.
I've come with an offer. I think it's one that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. fighting side by side. We were goddesses of the pit.
Оставь бешку в покое.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskha's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Что бы сказать? Вряд ли они купятся на золото.
My patience wears thin.
Убивайте, графьте, убивайте, мне нужны великие воины. Мои враги куда хуже ваших господ.
Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters, artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now. Free to do what you want. Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore. Why would we follow anyone ever?
Чтобы ощутить трепет войны.
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together, blood and steel.
Ладно, это что-то
In Westeros, they sing of our great
не очень
warriors
вдохновляет их, походу.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of
Надо было про золото
You want
рассказать.
to lead pit
Ладно.
fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
Ну ладно. Покажите мне вашего лучшего бойца. Как насчет зверя?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
Да, и он гей.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill
Если я выиграю, вы с нами?
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well,
Мы будем
suppose I
первыми.
better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? Your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you
Кто бы
over
говорил о
to
бороде,
than
блин.
fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Чертов
If I die in there,
японец.
Yeah?
Или кореец.
You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Ну, прикончу
you
Уайтхиллов.
return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can.
No. I'll spend all your gold on the
Ну
finest
ладно.
of wars.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Ладно. Судя по всему, Бешка не такой уж и хороший друг, как нам казалось.
I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we
Ударить.
dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Черт, черт, какое оружие-то выбрать? Так. Давайте возьму вот это. Ёперный театр. Что это у него? Оу, нет. О-хо-хо-хо. Давай, Эшер. Ладно. Черт, второе оружие. Блин, что там выбрать? Давай вот этого. Черт! Это было? Это было. Оу, нет. Давай, давай, давай. О, хорошо. Ну вот и все. Что, снова оружие выбирать? Ну давай, только одно оружие у нас тут осталось. Помните, как тот чувак, Оберин Мартел, тоже вот такие штуки вытворял с копьем? Вот сейчас он и повторит его участь. Черт. И он такой же проворный. Если ты будешь поменьше болтать и больше бить, то, возможно, смог бы победить. Но нет. Что? Хорошо. Оу, нет. Давай, Эшер. Давай, Эшер. Хорошо. Пошел к черту, не боюсь я ничего. Да блин, он какой-то показушник. Ну... Вот так. Совсем другое дело. Ну блин, он хороший воин, зачем его убивать-то? Зачем? Зачем он мог пригодиться в бою? Он может пригодиться на поле битвы, он хороший боец. Бойцы ямы не впечатлены. Да. Ну и все равно.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason.
Вы такие же сволочи.
You're murderous scum. And murderous scum is just what I need. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
У вас будет слава и золото.
Fight with me, and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Ну, надеюсь, они придут. Вот и к городу. Снова перешло. А, это же те, что мы их убили, да? Те девчонки. Черт. Блин. Огнем надо их, огнем, блин, идиоты. Да огнем! Почему вы такие тупые? Ну все, Финн подох. Удачно курсор мыши оказывается именно в том месте, куда надо нажать. Ух ты ж, ё-моё. Прям семейка Адамсов какая-то. Там же была вот такая тоже рука, которая сама по себе двигалась. Черт. Фу. Молодец, Коттер. Ну, давай побыстрее. Башку. Ёперный театр, серьезно? А, ногу надо. Да нет. Да что ты все время оглядываешься по сторонам-то?
Where's Finn? He was over there.
Умер. Да, он умер. Его надо сжечь, чтобы он тоже не превратился в вот этого ходячего зомбака. Ох, черт, их много. Надо бежать. Придется оставить Финна. У этого Коттера, скорее всего, тоже будут проблемы из-за раны на плече. Ладно. Плюс к тому же эти ходаки, зомбаки, они же не ходаки, не устают. Так что придется попадеть, чтобы от них оторваться. Серсей?
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in.
Мне не доводилось.
As if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No? I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists.
Я стараюсь быть такой.
I try to be, Your Grace.
I see. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy.
Я не замышляла ничего плохого.
I meant no harm, Your Grace. I had a personal matter to attend to.
A personal matter? I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
Я должна была дать отпор Андросу.
I had to speak with Lord Andros, Your Grace. It was urgent.
Lord Andros? I don't imagine he'd appreciate being approached by a person of your stature. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Больше я не стану так
I
поступать.
have in the past, but I won't anymore.
You're a clever girl, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance.
Интересно, почему мы должны ее впечатлить? Она что, нам
You're a
поможет?
cunning girl,
Сомневаюсь, что она нам поможет.
and perhaps you can help me.
Черта с два она нам поможет.
Your Grace?
Учитывая все ее отношение, которое
Friendly
было
with my
изначально.
brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he
Она хочет
intends to
выпытать у
call
него
as a
информацию
witness
через
on his
нас.
behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all
Я буду рада
be
помочь вам.
grateful.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Ну, отлично. Ну и походка у нее, блин. Как голубь шагает. Где-то мы?
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That
Эшер.
was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you leave without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Сначала нам нужно победить.
No spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
Маловато, да, как-то? Для нашей армии.
I'll be there in a moment.
Я удивлен, что ты пришел.
I'm surprised to see you here.
You denied me an honorable death, so I must find one in Westeros.
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
Чего хочет Дейенерис?
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew.
Ну ладно.
The same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher.
Да черта с два он нас.
For all your differences,
Его наставления только нам мешали.
be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice. Железный изо
Iron
льда.
from ice.
Casting off!
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden.
Да ладно, неужели он не узнал Миру?
Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can
Я думал,
see,
что мы друзья.
I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
Бароглотков не повредит.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the north. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Меня послала Серсея. Да он догадается об этом, он не глупый.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
Она не могла вот руками показать как-нибудь?
This is all a ruse,
жестами.
Sorry?
You're coming here.
Он слушает, этот стражник, но не смотрится в нашу сторону. Так что она бы могла жестами показать. Как-то не знаю. Изобразить королеву? Серсею. К сожалению, нет.
I'm afraid not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate for us both.
Так она даже не выпила это вино.
Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Да просто покивай головой, блин.
I know I'm not wrong.
Она не оставила мне выбора.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting
Не вмешивайся, Лукан.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
Я прекрасно знаю, что делаю.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here, doing her bidding. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased.
Она никогда не узнает об этом.
She doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that.
Да.
That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
Благодарю вас за вашу честность. Ну, в конце концов, кажется, что за него заступится Оберин.
I doubt my sister will.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out now.
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Да, к чему осторожничать? Мы никому вообще не доверяем. И снова к Форестерам.
Roderick? Roderick, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Oh, Roderick, I didn't know.
Всё в порядке.
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry.
Шрамы красят мужчину.
I'm listening.
Last night I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Кто-то был? То есть... Что?
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even says what happened to Arthur Glenmore.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't seen it
Кого
with
ты
my
видела?
own eyes.
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know.
Да
who it
ёперный
was.
театр, скажи имя!
It's
Имя!
like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter.
Имя, Талия,
He
имя!
invaded our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man.
Ёперный
I'm sure he had his
театр,
reasons.
имя!
But no reason is good enough.
Я остановлю его.
He's given information to our enemies. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you, as your sister,
Обещаю.
make him pay.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me.
Господи, почему нельзя просто сказать имя? Имя, Талия, имя. Вымя. Черт подери, как же ты достала? Просто назвать долбанное имя. Да, это просто для того, чтобы нагнать драматизма. Да, скорее всего. Ну, кто это? Давай, шагай. Чего ты встал? Кто это? Так, погоди.
My lord.
Дункан?
You scared me after.
Дункан? Серьезно? Дункан? Как-то даже не верится, что это Дункан. У него вообще никаких мотивов не было.
But it's done now.
Объяснись.
Start explaining yourself, Duncan.
What do you want me to say? What I did for your own good.
Это каким образом?
For your father's legacy.
Ты предал.
You told them everything, Duncan. Our plans, our strategies.
I only told them enough to keep us from war. But why? Because you're reckless, Roderick. Just as Ethan was. Choosing that warmonger Royland as his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
But you're not. And you've been endangering this house since the day you got home. Refusing to kiss Lud's ring, even though you knew he'd retaliate. Flagrantly defying Griff and leaving Ortengrin to pay the price. And now, getting Arthur killed.
Enough, Duncan!
Серьезно?
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man. I'm actually trying to save this family. Everything I've done for them. Hate me for it.
Ты на мне семья. Так что заткнись уже,
You're
блин.
not family. You're not blood. How can you say that? I've known you since you took your first breath. If that's not family, I don't know what is.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey me.
And you broke it. I swore to obey your father. He commanded respect. All you command is violence. This house is doomed with you in charge. Oh, and you know it. Hurts me to say that.
Ну и что ты сделаешь? Ударишь в ответ?
As I said.
Duncan, how could you?
My lord, Griff's gone.
Выпустил.
Someone helped him escape.
Это он выпустил.
Was this your doing?
Lud was going to ambush you at the exchange. I did it to save your life.
But Ryan...
Duncan, I trusted you.
Let's just get this over with.
What do you want me to do with him, my lord?
Казнить. Мать его. Не его мать, а просто казнить.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me, and I won't be able to help you save Asher.
Пошел к черту. Убить предателя. Ты должен был понимать, на что идешь, Дункан. Чего ты ожидал, предавая нас? Вполне справедливо.
It was the right thing.
Ну ладно. Да, там засада, и что нам теперь делать?
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Придется, блин, пойти и сражаться. Мы начинаем войну.
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Придется это сделать. Нам просто не оставили выбора.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Чё это?
Break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him.
Это моя армия.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Point taken.
Да, ими будет управлять, точнее не управлять, а их будет вести Эшер, а Эшер будет слушаться Родрика. Вот такая вот. Вот такой вот простой план.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Да, это засада.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands.
Молодец, Бешка. Засада это.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Ну...
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher, thank the gods you've made it back.
Раньше ты был симпатичнее.
You look better.
We've no time for small talk, brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
О, черт, что он делает? Фак. И сразу же убили нашего одного воина. Блин, супер. Эй, вы что, идиоты? Идите через рычаг поднимите ворота. Блин, серьезно, почему бы сразу не пойти к рычагу и поднять ворота? Блин, ну что ж ты, жирфрез, такой идиот. Ёперный театр.
You have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Ну, отлично. Лучше некуда.
Raise the gate. They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit.
Давайте, давайте.
We have to get out of here.
Блин. Почему они без щитов идут туда?
The gate will fall without one of us holding it.
Не нравится, к чему все это идет. Черт. Кто останется? Серьезно? Останется Родрик. Родрик останется. Потому что Эшер должен повести армию. Так мне кажется. Блин. Родрик должен остаться. С самого начала я знал, что Родрик должен умереть. Почему-то было такое чувство. И именно поэтому... Всеми своими действиями я готовил его к этому моменту, можно сказать. Блин, Эшер должен повести армию, потому что Родрика они вряд ли будут слушаться. Черт. Ну, заберем сколько сможем с собой. А кого? Блин. Ну, Родрик, давай, давай, еще одного. Хотя бы еще одного. Давай, Родрик. Да ёперный театр. Давай, Родрик, давай. Нет. Черт бы его побрал, этого ублюдка. И он все еще жив. Добьют? Может, у него есть шанс выжить? Или нет? Нет. Он умер все-таки. О, черт. Блин. Очень грустный конец. На самом деле. Депрессуха, чертова. 36,6% попробовали убить Рамси. 61,5% оставили в живых вот этого барда. 37% рассказали Тириону правду. 58% выбрали убить предателя. И 61% выбрали оставить Родрика. Ну да, это логично. Хотя это очень трудный выбор на самом деле. Было жалко Родрика, но все же... Так будет гораздо логичнее. И... Блин. Продолжить. Грустно все это, ребята. Печаль. Долбанная. Надеюсь, в 6-м эпизоде Эшер убьет всех этих долбанных Уайтхиллов и отомстит за Родрика. Я очень на это надеюсь. Блин. Если будет вообще по-другому, не знаю, что я сделаю с этой игрой долбанной. Просто обматерю всех создателей, разработчиков. Ну что ж, на этой грустной ноте пора заканчивать наш 5-й эпизод. Всем пока. С вами, как обычно, был очень грустный. Особенно грустный из-за этой серии Осёл. Ставьте лайки. Подписывайтесь. Комментируйте. Всем пока и до следующего эпизода.